Oh wow. Sneeze so hard, knock my damn headset off. Yeah, I didn't invest. I'm gonna invest myself into a new headset. Normally don't like buying shit if I don't have to. Probably give me a Sony headset because I love my Sony stuff. Sony's always really good. 14. Damn. That's way better than fucking 6. I really need to focus on getting more things. Clean dart shoots 2.6. Increases weapon stability. That does look pretty cool. Yeah, I got the corporate bitch. I don't even know how fucking actually good it is. But yeah, been listening to a whole bunch of more women TikTokers. We always come to a conclusion with women. Why they do things the way they do things? Lack of discipline. Yeah, it's always been like a lack of discipline shit. I mean, that's what makes it sad though. They should not do too bad. The crit section with us. But with hell. Berserker! You guys are really fun to fucking kill. It seems like the regeneration is the same, so it works really good with snipers. Is that it? Yeah, that's why man killers are always so good. Just get massive critical damage, and they already have a lot of critical damage on them. I love dust. Actually, I can get it up. I'll go back here and kill all the guys that come up here so I can get that pest control up all the way. Yeah, these guns are definitely lifesavers. I might be getting pretty, like, beginning of the game, basically. You come back to the dust a lot to grab these guns. Now, the automatic ones suck ass. These are way better. That extra crit is phenomenally amazing.
Critical, bitch! Two hands! Nice! Screw you, bro! Oh, guns, I love you so!
I can't wait to get that reload speed from about one. I got like 10%, but I'm getting that 47%. Nice. Who do you want to live?
Blam!
Yeah, that grenade works wonders. Because they get in that perfect spot, it just obliterates all of them. It's not that experience here either.
Dead! Show your face! Thank you! More!
Don't fight so hard! It's panic in my brain! Feels different!
Hey, idiot! So good! Double the goddamn fun! Gortastic!
The black flame, who's that shit? Give me a legendary. Oh my god, he gave me the nuke. No fucking way. I love this gun. This gun's actually really fun to use. Yeah, sorry, Boxy, you gotta get the nuke. That reload speed's so fucking slow. Okay, so it doesn't regenerate rockets. I kind of figured. Yeah, it's hard to see this. He gets very veiny eyeballs. It's like Beetlejuice. Big ass eyeballs on it. We should move the same speed.
Fathers, kill it!
What the fuck? You just fucking exploded. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Shoot, it's like. Oh. Get two of them. Let's get two nucleus. And watch everything blow up around here. It's kind of funny I found that when that is a. Mom! Hey, baby puppy. What you doing? Hey, boo boo baby. Come here. She's back. Better. So that's. What are you doing? What are you doing? You good puppy? Go get Ribby. Go get Ribby. It's kind of weird. I found that legendary off that Black Queen. I guess I can fight it again. So we give you another one. Experience is nice. Shit, I'll do that. I'll do the bosses up there. Cause.
Nice! Yeah!
I guess I could go to the bunker one time. Bunker loses you like nothing really good. You get to that corporate bitch gun. But it's not a bad gun. Gotta have good crit on it because of the way it is. It's like with the crits only like 77%. But if I get the lady crits, I get that. But the only thing with Borderlands 3, you can get legendary from one fucking. And that's what kind of like, oh, okay, they try to make it like Diablo, where anyone can get legendaries. Like, oh, that's cool. But the problem of it is that it gets too easy to get them. Yeah.
Die! I'm pathetic!
Come on, let me tell everybody.
I'm gonna gouge your eyes out!
So good!
Caravan coming through. Keep away unless you want a little
It's
milkshake.
going to hurt!
He's super bad. Are you getting the shit out of you guys? Yeah. Yeah, you make it to a god, he gives you a chance again, like purples and shit. Yeah! He's the ultimate
You're all dead!
Die for me!
Damn, get the fuck out of that queen. That all just beating his ass.
Die for me, bitch! You're gonna be screaming breathing through crushed lungs! Sweet mother of
He's got a shield.
I'm gonna gouge your eyes out!
Look at him.
Try breathing through crap! I'll take your bullets, bitch!
Yeah, a whole bunch of fucking green. Nah, he's supposed to give you like blues and purples. Pop out. Oh, I guess the black queen didn't pop up. Yeah, that popped up every time. So, that was pretty cool though. Can't say the bitch was easy. How much speed is that? Oh, 10%. Can't say it's too bad. Second was a bad experience. Like a couple thousand on that. I think it's another. I think it's 6 to 1 or so. I think it's just a random thing when you kill enough of these guys and that they pop it up. Should be getting past control number. I think 150. I think like 8 or 9 there. Yeah, like Borderlands is like the story of Borderlands is like there was big corporate wars and that in between all the like gun people and that, and they were trying to get more power and that, and these are the resemblance of the war and that. Everybody got fucked basically.
You're nothing! Nothing!
This one. Gives you more health or reload speed. Nah.
That's a critical! Welcome!
He's a maniac, maniac on the floor. Get up the game, get up high enough level 30. I think you can do it like in your 30s. Run, BL2! Yeah, that's how you get the fucking, the Magnus. That gun's really fucking strong. Like all the guns they gave from Borderlands 2, you can get in Borderlands 3, but then they gotta dumb it down. Like the fucking shotgun. The Doom shotgun is like massively OP. That gun is extraordinarily OP. Especially if you get a lot of fire damage. If you get a shit ton of shotgun damage. My god, that gun's overly powerful. It's fun to use too. But the problem of it is oh, I'm going the wrong way. Whoa! Yeah. Oh, fuck. Let's go the other way. The machine guns look really good, but they're actually really bad. That's the only thing I never liked about heavy caliber, fast shooting machine guns. Like, they shoot 45 to 50 cal fucking bullets and shit. And they make them have low ass damage, but an SMG that literally has like little baby rounds, they're meant for like up close pray and spray. Just like you got like 40 bullets in a clip or a magazine. You sit there and you
Welcome to the Iridium Blight. Before Hyperion, this place was, well, still a crap hole, but it wasn't this bad.
Gotta kill Donkey Kong.
Intruders detected. Locking path to info stockade.
Damn it! Jack doesn't want us getting close to him. Brick, you got a plan to get to the stockade?
Blow stuff up, that's my plan. Vault Hunter, get the Sawtooth Cauldron.
Enemy detected. Killing me.
Oh, that's right, there is a boss quest you can do.
My boys can blast open the path to the info stockade,
Forgot about that.
but they'll need some better firepower. You're gonna steal some explosives for them.
No, that way. Turn. Oh god. Oh, that pre-workout's kicking in real fucking well. I did a fat ass day when I was like 50 grams of protein. Like, my diet is I try to eat about 6 to 7 ounces of meat. Yeah. Gotta do legs today. I gotta make sure my legs are carved up good
To
enough.
get to where Sawtooth bandits are keeping the bombs, you gotta go through Guano Grotto. You'll have to push through a buttload of saw teeth, but hell, wouldn't be any fun otherwise, right? My slayers have been fighting the saw teeth for years. These bastards handed dozens of Vault Hunters to Jack once the pay got good enough. You kill them all, Vault Hunter, and you smile while you do it.
Leave us alone! Like you.
Yeah, this thing is not massively good, but that's about.
Nasty! Through you, friend!
Yeah, if I can get 15 more seconds of those, it'd be catastrophic.
That tickle! That'd
That'd be giving me like, you know, like more bullets to recover. Yeah, you have to do it with.
Time for swishing! Crunch angry! I'm so goddamn angry! I feel everything!
Double the goddamn fun!
Yeah, that's why this sniper's so good with this class. You can always regenerate the ammo because I always run out of ammo super fast as you done. I think it regenerates like 2 per second or something like that. People are so top now. Is that a runner?
You're not ready for me! I approve!
There he goes. You gotta be in the frame. There's a lot of fucking music over here.
Not but I had the bigger gun! Cram this down your throat hole!
I see light and stars.
Hold on! Begin! Solo puede haber uno!
No, oh, fucker stuck axes all over there. Yeah, I guess Yeah, I can't wait to get that running speed. You get 50% running speed with those guys. Those guys is like crazy. Like, there's so much grenades all over the place. Watch them blow up. Yeah, those are one time. I love the design of these little places right here.
Grenade!
Why shoot? Make it hurt more!
Those grenades do really fucking tough.
You gotta steal some Y94 Dongle charges if you want to get into the info stockade and find the warrior.
No!
Take the elevator to get to where they store them.
Hey!
Your head off.
Hey! 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 You can't stop me! Nothing can stop you! Kill you! I'll make your toad out of you! Yeah! You regret nothing! I'll survive! Yeah!
I was
Yeah, you ran That was good. Yeah. When I was watching this one video, one guy was talking about the new AI sex styles over there. One of
Bazang!
Okay. I'm starved.
women are getting mad because men are gonna start getting their desires from, you know, sex styles that, like, yeah, have you seen the sex styles that nowadays? I was like, businesses only pay into stuff if they know they can make profit off of it. Huh? They used to do a bunch of porn at. OnlyFans is now just about, you know, anyone can do it. You don't have to go through an industry and train. They buy you tits and buy you an ass and that. You only get butt plowed all damn day. You could set up your own room in your own house. Sit there in your little love nest in your bed and have guys just plow you and do porn stuff with you, and you can do it without going through an industry. yeah, so this lady was complaining about this stuff. Like, all men want to do is, you know, one lady was saying, all men want to do is have sex with girls. So the men that you choose want to have sex with you. Because they know. They know how worthless you are because your attitude, because the way you think and that. Like, men, all men want the same. So women go down the line and say stupid ass shit like, oh, you know, instead of saying the men that I fuck with just want sex, of course, all men want sex. Just as much as you as a woman that wants to get plowed every damn day. You know? When you say you don't want to, the truth is, you do. And I get it. You don't want to get plowed by, you only want to get plowed by Pacific men. That's your standard. No shit. But my standards are to have a woman that's, you know, younger and more fertile. That's my standard. Huh. My date range is 20 to fucking 25. Maybe like 27, 28. Maybe. Like if they're turning 27. Or maybe 28. Most times, why would I want to? I dated a 32-year-old. She was you know, she had a messy like way of living. You know, you think being at that age and that you would have, you know, more ways of living better. But on the contrary, you know, the person didn't have the best of ways to live. That's the reason why there was complications in our relationship. I mean, it wasn't all bad. No, nothing was all bad. Nothing will be all bad. But the whole point of it is that there was like lack of communication. The communication wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. And with lack of communication comes issues. Yeah, I gotta wipe my floors up. Yeah, I hand wipe my floors. I need to start doing this shit more often. I just get a Clorox wipe. I just wipe my tile off. It's actually pretty quick. It doesn't take that long. It makes my room smell a little fresher. Yeah, get on my hands and knees. That's really good scrubbing. The good thing about these Clorox wipes, things kind of stick to them. It's really nice. I can let them air dry. Circulate the air a little bit. Yeah. But yeah. You know, that's why there's always issues in life, and we always want to go through this bullshit over and over again. And people want to say this, people want to say that. I say, you know what? Say what you want. Honest truth is, I never want to be part of bullshit. Hence why men are having issues all the time. I mean, I talked to my dad about it, and I talked to, you know, any older guy about it. They all say the same thing. They say, is it worth it? Fuck no, it's never worth it. Air dry it. Yeah. Like, do you want to be happy in my life? Yeah. Well, I like to be happy with someone. Of course. But if I can't be happy with someone, I'll be happy with myself. Nowadays, life's pretty fucking simple. Just, you gotta learn not to do too much. And dang, these, women want to put, like, these little things inside their head to think that they have to do all this stuff before they die.
Let's make face gravy! Not feeling good!
And that's why there's always a lot of issues.
Yeah! How are you, boy?
I thought about one, like, what's your goal in life? I want to see the world. Why? To see the whole entire world, it would cost you like $1 million. Are you sure that you can have $1 million, be saved up, and blow it all on seeing the world now? No.
This food's all hate!
I'm just saying, from my perspective, not. I could watch the History Channel and see the world.
Aw, look, everybody! It's a witty-bitty slab trying to use our elevator. Get him!
Look at all that gear! Oh, this is disgusting! Healing me with oh!
I'm about ready to rage. I don't know why they made shield guys in these games. You can't, like, disarm their shield.
The Hyperion Corporation wishes to clarify that the flight you have to distribute technology, not a higher power, not higher.
Bury you with the rest!
Another one? What the fuck?
No one prepared!
No, you have to hit him with fucking, like, fire or something to keep him on fire.
The Hyperion Corporation
Just
This spot fucking sucks cock! My god, it's terrible! Jeez, these motherfuckers are retarded. And they keep on spawning in, too. Look at these motherfuckers. I fucking hate this spot. But the cocksuckers are fucking ridiculous. take your 100 years to load it. Come on, you big slow fucking douchebag.
Looks like the elevator's not moving.
Yeah.
You gotta piss Mortar off so he'll take the elevator down. The boom bringer! Mortar's prized puzzle. Go find it.
Shit. When in doubt, blow him up. Jeez, that fire does a lot of damage. What the fuck, man?
Another win? My shoot friends! Angry! I'm so goddamn angry! More power! More! Get on your...
Yeah, I forgot about my Nukem. I still don't like those guys though. I always got to pick off my teeth. Ooh. Oh, where's fucking shit at, bro? Almost almost 30.
Gonna cry, baby.
This dude's so good. He gets pure fucking just gun damage. Period. It's so nice.
I've got the need to see.
Fucking for real.
I like it.
I don't know if it does or not. Yeah, the Nukem you have to have on your side.
This takes me back.
It's way too
Last time I
powerful
was
for
here,
rockets.
I had
Especially
Tiny
when you
Tina
go
riding
really through that
piggyback,
rocket
right?
series, like
Throwing
that.
grenades at the sawteeth while I punched them in the red mist. The looks on their faces. Oh. I've killed a lot of people. Hey, do me a favor. You think about how all of Roland's training, all his experience counted for nothing once he met me. And ask yourself, if I could kill the wise leader of the Crimson Raiders without breaking a sweat, how hard will it be to kill a psychotic bandit king and a drunken frickin' sniper?
I can feel this thing around my neck sapping me dry. Promise me, so long as there's a bullet left in your gun, promise me you'll make Jack pay.
Such good pain!
There's so many shit, guys.
You're weird, baby! You shoot me, you die!
Of course, guys everywhere. Grenade. Grenade. Come on, let's look at that.
I got no time for this! Look at all that gear!
I gotta wish I could replenish my grenades. That'd be fucking amazing awesome. I gotta do that.
This is ridiculous!
I'll let my shotgun do the talking.
Oh, fuck.
Got enough! Nothing!
Why don't they ever drop any legendaries? It's a pretty nice little place here.
Yeah! Thank you!
Please not switch gun! You better goddamn straight for me!
I'm get everybody know. But yeah, just like every morning I go on and I listen to these women. You know, they complain about stuff a lot. And I listen, they're like thinking to myself, like women been doing this stuff forever. They'll get a big old group of women and they just like complain literally about men, and they bitch and moan. I mean, and it becomes like kind of hilarious. Like, why are you just? It's like women should know this, and women don't need to know anything. That's the problem. It is when women get brainwashed by other women saying, you know, like this, this, and this. I get it. Some things should be done, depending on the situation. Absolutely. Absolutely, I think it should be like that. I think in certain situations, people should be, you know, relating information and shit. Yeah. Why not? But that's the problem of it. When you get too much information, and people are regulating too much, and then it becomes a theme that all women want to fucking do it. And then you want to listen to it. Like I said before, the first thing though that women talk about when you know, when I'm sitting there,
Murdering!
I say in line with them and shit.
Double the goddamn fun!
You know, I'm just sitting there kind of like mind my own business and that. I got like a shotgun. I might do it later. They talk about very awkward shit.
Don't
like,
run!
well, this is what women talk about. But yeah. When they talk about stuff that's not funny, and most stuff they talk about is really ridiculous.
Get this dog behind nobody's!
And the more ridiculous they get, the more it gets to that point you're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I'll be sitting there and they'll bring up about men. Always they bring up men a lot, or they, you know, they'll bring up neutral things like movies and shit like that, which is great. But they think
I want to be clear about
men
something.
talk about
This
women
isn't
all the time.
about
It's like,
Pandora
we talk about what
anymore.
women do.
And me,
When women do like really like awkward stuff that doesn't quite make sense to us, man, we talk about it. Okay, and you know women do it too. I get it, but most of us don't really bring it up that much. I'll bring up the whole like category of what people do in general if I find it funny or interesting to talk about.
Hey, explosion!
That's what you're supposed to do as a woman.
You die now!
That's how we all should do it.
How are you?
And then when women want to get in, the thing is when women want to get in conversations with men, you know, instead of listening to men, they just, you know, if the man's feminine enough, they talk about like everything with them, because they know they're not going to have sex with them, so they don't even care. Or sometimes if they're confident, they'll talk about that shit in general. I let have women just tell me about their fucking sex life and then want to do stuff with me and be like, oh yeah, I've done this and done this and done this. Like, tell like a whole story about all the things they do. I was like, do you ever think that's maybe not interesting enough for, you know, me to be sitting there and be like, oh, I do this and this and this and this and this. And like, oh, okay, that's cool. I guess I can make it exciting. Like, talk about how he blowjobs you fucking gave. That's not really sexually fucking, like, arousing. And a lot of times it's fucking not.
There's nothing Mortar loves more than his buzzard boombringer.
Why,
If
you
you destroy it, he'll be so pissed he'll have to ride the elevator down.
Oh god. He blew up all of his friends.
I am the next! Time to compensate!
That's why you need this gun. These buzzers will fucking keep you alive without a good gun. Good high
I will run! Save! I'm stalling out!
But yeah, that's like the most unique thing to like really talk about. Just trying to figure out like, okay, why we do something. You have to be a neutral conversation. Like conversations with like emotional men, it's always gonna be about sex. And they talk about sex a lot. Especially younger men, they always talk about how they're getting stuff done and they brag about it even though they don't. Oh, they'll have like young women that they give a couple, you know, that they like pay for, and that's fucking true. I've seen videos of like guys sitting there like, because they have money and that women want to be all over them and that, and they're like not really that attractive of dudes, like averagely attractive guys, and it becomes quite fucking hilarious. Yeah, one of the dudes that was friends with someone else that I was like working with, and I don't know, and they showed me videos like these good looking little chicks and their asses on them and all that stuff and that, and they're all like bragging about that. Yeah, because you have money, you have security, and that's what women want is security. It's just how it is.
Baby!
You can't say nothing about it, it's just how life is.
Blast Boombringer the bitch. Mortar won't be happy to see his buzzer go up in smoke, so he'll take the elevator down to fight you. Oh, and after you blast Boombringer, don't look at the explosion. Just walk away from
That slap just blew up my buzzard without even looking at the explosion! But I ain't scared! I'm coming down and you're gonna die!
Sounds like you can take the elevator
Can
down.
make this jump.
Feel free to kill Mortar on your
Go,
way up.
go! And it was hilarious though, because he just like shows me this video, and they're like, "Oh, that's cool." Like, yeah, I got good. Like, I bet you all those girls are having sex with you, are they? And they get really quiet. Like, yeah, I doubt they are because most women do one or two things: either they want you or they don't want you. Now, if a man plays hard to get, like I tend to like to do. And yeah, women fucking try a little bit, and then they get frustrated because they can't get it, and then they go cry wolf and make up a bunch of excuses why things don't happen.
Look at oh God! Double the goddamn buzz!
Yeah.
Not the head! Shotgun!
Ah, you really are
And
the best
trust
slab
me,
ever.
I've seen it happen a lot of times. I'll be sitting there like, 3, the Huckleberry. This one's actually not that bad. It's a 5, the Huckleberry, that's amazing. I mean, yeah, his legendary mod is really good because he gets like 36% fucking cooldown. And he gets like 20-some% more speed. And then I think when I'm in
My
Berserk
boys are
mode,
gonna
I get
come in and
more
steal the explosives,
running
but the
speed.
sky's gotta be clear first. Take out those buzzards.
You can't handle it. It'll take more than that.
Oh, fuck me. I like doing leg presses and that, but I gotta go on
The Hyperion Corporation would like to remind you
the normal
that
leg
the
press.
afterlife is extremely boring.
I'm doing the old ones and that. I don't mind the experience, but fuck off. But yeah. And I get it, and I get kids are like bragging about having sex with women my age and all that shit, and that they're young, like 19, and I'm just like, cool. So
Why don't these guys just give up? You already killed their boss. Idiots.
I'm like, you saying you're banging on yours, what's her name? I'm like, why are you lying about that? Lying doesn't give you more pop at all. It actually makes you more fucking
Do this.
Hold up. Gotta run over that. And I try to explain to younger men and I'm like, all that stuff that you're doing, that doesn't implicate the fucking nothing. When you keep pushing these narratives, and like, you don't have much proof in that, you'll get like,
Now mark those
women
crates
in
for
there,
pickup
like,
and my boys will
you in
come
your
and get
car
them.
and give a nice
They'll
car. Yeah,
need
women
those
have
charges to blast
violations
open the
of
path
things
to
that are
the
nice.
info stockade.
Yes, if you have a nice car and they want to be inside your car. That doesn't mean you're gonna get pussy. They just fucking don't. That's literally how it works. And I understand that people go through that like little like understanding of like how yeah.
My boys are coming in.
And honestly, if you actually
Got
talk
some
to a
slabs
full-fledged
heading in for
fucking
pickup.
whore, someone that's been around the block a lot of times and that, they all say the same thing. Again, when we want something, we fucking get it. And if a man doesn't want to give it to us and that, and then we say,
Watch
okay.
your head. Slabs coming in.
Because not every man's going to accept us because they know that we are who we are. Exactly. You're a hoe, you a hoe. If your proudest moments are to sit there.
Gotta get off this planet. I gotta leave.
And
Need a supply beacon. A lunar supply beacon. Bandits stole one. They say they're my friends. They're not my friends. Please get it. Please.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a good experience. This job will get you up a level.
my teeth!
Where? Nobody slept. Slag. Whoa.
Nice.
Tried to leave so many other times, I couldn't do it. That beacon, no. It's my ticket out. Just bring it back. Bring it back.
Fucking get out of this one. Okay, that makes sense.
Time for suicide! Always kill!
I am alive!
The dogs are playing outside. Come on, babies. Go get her, Ruby. Go get her, Ruby. Get her. Get her, Ruby. Uh-oh. You're on your own there, dog. You little bitch. No! I'm happy I went my floors down. Floors get a little dirty. Just take a rag and a little thing of pine saw with a bunch of water and just wipe off your shit. Doesn't take long. You just spend like 10 minutes popping the floor down. That looks like a drawing. Where are they going? Up here.
Put the beacon down! Right there! Right there! Right now! I'll activate the beacon so I can leave! Leave this planet!
Nice. Got me to level 30. Get this up. 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 This is amazing. Throw 2 grenades for the price of 1. Gonzerger gets too much shit. And then once I get this up, that's always good for infinite pistols. And I can start clamming down these, and like almost everything in this is amazing. Regenerate more health. That's what I don't give a fuck about. This one's pretty good when you get taken damage. You always take damage and you always kill people anyway. Probably want to get that. Increase gun damage to all. This just got real. Increase the movement speed. That's amazing. And that's just mass damage button.
I can leave! I finally find a way off this jack-forsaken planet! Take me! Freaking take me!
What the fuck was that? Take me! It's fucking blown up.
Slab, did you just jump off the buzzard's nest?
Another bitch?
Damn, you make me
You're
proud.
gonna be screaming, you lucky!
Bury me, Johnny.
Quit!
Fuck! Yeah, probably generate a little bit over half. Might be fine. 50 volts.
High quality, low prices, and
The sad thing is, it doesn't get faster with how many. It's not a percentage.
Almost dead? I can fix that.
Oh, God, that is fucking horrible.
Be careful out there.
Ho, ho, ho. But yeah, but listen to these women complain about sex styles and shit. And like the women that honestly complain about this stuff are the ones that are OnlyFans people. They're losing money because there's other stuff coming out that is going to be more pleasurable towards men other than real fucking women that is not massively pleasurable.
Mommy dearest wasn't declared until she lost her bearings. Yeah!
Because men are fucking tired of the bullshit. And these women only go after like the men that are actually like the ones they like. They like the fucking criminal makers and shit. Yeah, you like emotionally broken men because it makes your life more exciting. Your life fucking sucks ass. That's literally the only reason why. If you have no fucking hobbies, you don't have anything that's remotely fucking interesting in your life. And that's what makes it more fun. If you learn how women are gravitated towards emotion, and there's a lot of them. They love drama. They love looking cute. When they say cute, it means sexy towards men that they like. And they don't fucking like you, they're not going to want to be you. And that's an initiative thing. It's always been the same. And it's like, why are men and women like this much shit? Why aren't the sexy men giving me fucking pleasure and that? I say, well, the reason why is because you're getting that pleasure, but the men don't give a fuck. You know, and I agree, all men should be more productive in life than that. Other men should be lazy at, but you're telling a man that is very productive in life. And you strictly want to get upset with those. But keep getting angry, because that anger really shows great things. Fussing because you can't get a man. And then you want to assume that's all they want is sex. Because that's literally all you care about. I'm personally friends. If it's an ugly ass dude that has money in that, you can use for your money. It's a little bit if you're a hot ass dude in that, you have no money in that, they'll use it for a little bit of stuff in that, but they won't ask for it, so it'll be like, oh, I'm happy that you do it.
Keep your head down, Slab. My boys
But they're
are
mostly
starting
broken.
their run.
Mostly broken women. Do both.
That ought to do it. The way to the info stockade is open.
I get, you know, it's all about using. It's always a turnout of getting some type of dopamine from it. Some type of thing from it. It doesn't matter. You're getting something from it. So if they want to sit there and, you know, and be like, oh, I'm going to make a lot of money in that. Okay, make a lot of money in that.
You see that building with the
Focus
lights
on making
shooting
money
out
out.
of it?
Focus on your friendships. Build up friendships with a lot of different people. That probably rich people. And that people that have the same amount of wealth as you are going to have the same amount of wealth as you.
Good luck.
Or the same constructs as you when you
There
want
should
to,
be a
like,
ladder on the side of the pipe leading to a maintenance hatch.
you know, do certain things
That
like
to
that.
get inside the pipeline.
Literally, you can
It'll
work
be
just
messy,
like that.
but it'll lead you to the stockade.
And it works. The more you gather up those certain things, the better off you're going to be. Because then life gets easier for you. Because then you know you'll have people to turn to if something does happen. And they're going to be, you know, faithful with you. They're not going to be like, oh my god, you know, you get to do this for me, then get this from you. You know, it always says, oh, you know, that's how women are, and certain things that you gotta deal with stuff for us. Dude, stop having fucking auto aim, you fucking asshole. And you purposely hit me all the way. Oh my god, what the fuck was I like their unlimited jumping. Oh shit.
Violence! Guitar solo!
God, a lot of
How you doing?
Damn, Jack, you spawning every motherfucker on my ass. Holy cow.
Thanks, idiot! Go, go! Hold on! Begin!
Experience to do that. But yeah, that's literally how women work. And I asked older women about that. There's this one really like cool ass older black lady in that. I call her like my brown sugar mama. And she's super fucking cool in that. And she's just like teaching me all this stuff and that's like, you know, it's like that's just how these, you know, women are nowadays. You know. I'm like, that's kind of sad though, because like men are trying their hardest to be the best they can be towards women and that, but they always want fucking too much. And they think they deserve that because they can push their boobs up and that they get a lot of validation from men and shit. It's like, you get validation from men, it doesn't mean that it's a good thing.
Ding dong!
In Slovenia, Russia, can't drive you. But yeah, that's the sort of like lifestyle that people like they look for a specific lifestyle, and then when they don't get that specific lifestyle, they want to get mad about it. And it's like, why? Because like that's how it should be. It's like, do you ever look at the averages of this stuff? There's not many averages. If there is an average of that stuff, and that it's like, well, an average is an average. It's what normal people are is a certain average.
God damn it! You okay? Looks like
That's
the
what's on
ladder's
average.
busted. Still.
So like average boob size goes from a B to a C. That's average boob size.
Wide open. Get inside that way. Yeah. Head to one of
Okay,
the pumping
like average
stations.
fucking dong size is like 4 to 6 inches, depending on, you know,
Mordecai, I made it to the Hyperion outpost. Just give me some time
what
and I'll
region
steal a
that
drop
you
barge.
hail from.
Once y'all find out where the warrior is, we can all go after it together.
You know. It really does all depend. So if when we're saying I deserve, you know, a guy with a fucking 9-inch cock, that makes 100,000 plus a year. The average literally becomes unaverage. And then you'll have a bunch of average women asking for that. The 666. Santanic. 6 feet, you know, 6 figures, 6 pack. All Santanic. They look for unreasonable things because they know they can't get it. Because making over 100,000 a year, saying, oh, that's not a big deal. Yeah. If you have a business in that, yeah, I can't say it's ridiculous because you have a business. So you can make as much money as you want as you keep on working. But that doesn't mean what?
I live!
That doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen for every single fucking dude that's out there. Because it's a train. The mental capacity to be able to do such hard labor and think about all the stuff you need to do not to become that rich takes time and skill. And that's what it always is.
It's not destroyed.
And if they can't meet those expectations fast enough, then women are expected to do nothing as they just sit there and like, okay, well I gotta live up to some standard of whatever. So they go for looks.
Home!
Yeah. That's why you have the two standards. You got really attractive dudes that give you basic, get anything they want. You got really guys that focus on money and that, they get whatever they want. And you got guys that are in between that really have no idea what the fuck they're doing that. And so what happens is,
Hold on, bitches!
They struggle through life, not knowing what to do with that life.
No.
Attacked by fucking birds. Oh my god.
Thanks,
Perfect
idiot.
shit combination. Fucking birds. Almost they killed him from far, but the floating guy came up like a dickhead. I might as well wake you up. But yeah, this is how we get these like turn events. People want to get upset about that. Bullshitters get upset about it. It's like that's why it is. We're supposed to be united. Why ask for something when you know that's an active choice to get it? But then you're gonna have to follow certain rules and certain regulations to get what? To get those things. So a guy that has more class, that knows how to budget money, and that he's in good shape, or he's getting in really good shape, he's trying to formulate his life around what he thinks is best for him.
Time to compensate!
And you're not willing to make that life slightly better or even more better, then what is the use of being with someone that's not going to make his life better? Because your life gets better because you gain higher status. Other women are going to be jealous of you that you got a very attractive looking dude. And all the dudes that try to go after you are going to be jealous of your man because he's more attractive than they are. And then that's how it goes. And then it keeps on pushing that narrative. You keep pushing that narrative, keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. And all of a sudden, you know, you'll see like people are like a perfect couple. You know, they walk around, they love each other, they care about each other and that. They don't give a fuck what anyone else says. Well, that's the problem is, that's the opposite nowadays. People always want that status. They want to be like, oh, look at me. You know, I'm not a failure because I got this and this and this. That's what you get bitches. And, you know, and they're bitching, so I call them bitches. On TikTok and that, you know, get flamed by high-class dudes because, you know, they're all like, oh, you want to meet up and okay, we'll meet up in that. You know, yeah, we'll go to a hotel and that, you know. I'll bring you some like figs or something like that, something really fucking cheap, like a $5 Walgreens brand, or not Walgreens brand, but a dollar store brand of fucking cookies or something. And that woman will enjoy every single cookie that you give her, just to say, mint cookies the best. And she'll spread her legs for you, and she'll get down and dirty for you, and then you'll have your fun in that, and she'll think she's in love because that's what happens. But you know the guy's just a dick, because he talks to all of his friends about getting you, and they say, well, that's all men. No, that's not all men. Them men are them are assholes, but hey. Them are the ones that can get women left and right because you women fall for them because they snake you. They're snake oil salesmen. And women like train men to do this. That's fucked up. They train men how to take certain pictures and make themselves look fucking amazing on date apps. And then when they do all that stuff and that, they got all these Photoshop pictures and that, or semi-Photoshop, or there's like, they get really attractive in that, and they take certain poses and that, and certain like, you know, side shots and that of like a better looking side of them. Yeah, women are the ones teaching the men this. So if the men become players, because women are literally teaching them this shit by treating them like shit. You're like, well, fuck it. If that's what you want, then okay. I'm not gonna do nothing but doing that. I'm just gonna get really, you know, happy and get really jacked and start making money. So worry about my budget and that. And all of a sudden, what you actually want from a man is what most men are trying to be, and then when they successfully be that, they become that player because they know how to play you women and not play you left and right, and you fall for it every day and time, and that, you know, because your minds are very simple and you regulate through a lot of emotion, and when you regulate through emotion, that it's pretty fucking easily to tap into that and say, oh, it's manipulation. Yeah, women are the manipulators. They manipulate men with their bodies and that. We manipulate women with emotions. You ever see a really fucking ugly fat dude that, you know, that's really like with an actual like attractive woman? Yeah, you do see that shit. Why? Because that woman's being manipulated by emotions. She's connecting by emotions. She won't even look at him for looks. She wants to look at him for fixing him. She basically becomes a mother, and I see it. I've seen it so much. I'm like, it's fucked up. Like it becomes that point. You're like, what? It's like, what are you doing? Why are you with the dude that you don't like? Well, I'm trying to make it better than that. Yeah, you're trying to be his mother and that, and you get women online that, because I heard it from TikTok and that, these women complain, like, oh, men want his mother's that. That's because you keep on finding guys that want you to be their fucking mother, dumbass. Like, you're being the mother. You're acting like a damn mother because you don't have children. So when you don't have children, that you want to what? Mother men, because that's what you want. You want to have a family. But inside your mind, since you manipulate yourself and fantasize about this shit so damn much, you turn to that, and then you start finding baby-ass fucking men that want to be with you because you're acting like a baby-ass woman. You're doing that muddly, childish thing, like you're playing with the fucking Barbie dolls and shit. Yeah, that's what fucking 5-year-olds do. And you have that mentality when you're in your 30s, or in your 20s and that. Because that's your safe spot. See, that's the problem. Men don't like being in safe spots. We'd rather go to war and fucking kill people and be in an unsafe spot. Because it feels great. Women rather be in a safe spot. That's why they have a gathering pool. They may hate each other and fuck the same dudes and get jealous over other women because they have bigger boobs than that. But they have to be together because they're scared to be alone. They're scared to be alone, period. Always scared to be alone. That's what it is with men. Men can have a very small group of actual good friends. And even when they are alone, they're not scared to be alone. Women, on the other hand, are fucking massively frightened. And the only ones that aren't frightened about that are the ones that actually, like, say, like, lived a certain amount of life. And they understand. They listen to men that actually are fucking, uniquely intelligent. Like me, for instance, I don't care about being alone. Because I know I have people around me anyway. I'm always having people around me. Because I know how to get attention without throwing my validation out all over the place, especially sexual validation. If a girl knows they look good in that, they know they got a great ass and some great tits on them and that, you already know men are going to fucking flock to you. You don't have to show off. I at least see this one. I saw this one girl at the gym. We'll talk about this. I just always talk about it because you see it all the time. It's the same woman. There's like 4 or 5 same women out there wear the same fucking outfits. She has fake tits. She walks in the gym, and she knows she does. She's like probably into her fucking 40s, late 40s. Because I can tell by the way her body is that she's been working out for like a decade or so. Very trimmed. She got a fat little butt on that. You know she got fake tits and that she got her boobs done that. And this is like, you come into a gym, and guys do it too. If you want to work out, you can work out at home. But everyone comes to the gym for validation and attention. It's not because they think that they're going to get someone. In their mind, they might fantasize about a couple of dudes plowing them in the ass and that. But like the biggest thing is that they're sitting there and they want attention. Just like anybody else. Yes, I go to the gym at Pacific times and that. I got dumbbells and that. I should work out at home more. But why don't I go to the gym? Because I know I get a little bit of attention. I know I get a little bit of validation here and there. I ignore it to a certain extent, but I still I ignore like I don't want to catch it. You know, it's like if someone throws me emotional feelings and that, throws me attraction, and I can feel that attraction like eyes on me, I don't pay attention to it, but I still feel it. So I get attraction. Guess what? I get validation right there, and I get attention. And then I slightly get happier. Like, oh, that's good. You're looking at me a lot and that. I'm like, okay. It's like having a beautiful girl walk up to me at the gym and working out right next to me. And she doesn't have no idea what the fuck she's doing. She just do a little bit here and there and that. And she's seeing that I'm doing that. I'm getting a big ass pump and that. My arms are fucking fat as fuck and that. Arms are getting all torn up and fucking looking good and that. And they want to see you. They see you like every other week, and they see that you're changing. And they're all like, wow, this guy's turning into a fucking hottie. And then they talk about you. And then, without even doing anything at all, you get broadcasted to a whole bunch of different women. Their girlfriends come into the gym, and they talk to their girlfriends. And then also you get like 100 girls that know about you without even doing a fucking thing. Yeah, because that's how that shit starts. That's how drama starts. That's how women do it. Without even doing barely anything at all. Just go to the gym. It's like because you might be more attractive, and they see progress. Instantly, they're gonna talk about it. Instantly, all like women around the area are gonna be like, "Oh, that guy's hot. This guy's hot." They already know who's all the hot guys. But when they see someone transform into that player that they drool over and that and want to, suck cock and all that shit with, they all start noticing. They all know all the hot guys in the area. And most women most women that attract all these hot ass dudes and that, or that they're attracted to, they're all stalkers. They already know everything. They already know. They find them on social media. They'll find them on the internet. They'll find them on this. They'll find them on that. And they stalk the shit out of them. They'll keep it from a distance because they're sociopaths. They want to know what's going on because you're a mystery. And their brains don't know how to quit because they analyze it so hard because it's so much emotional output. And they fantasize like, oh, what is he going to do to me? He's going to do this to me, do that to me, do this to me. And then when that fantasy comes true, they like give themselves to you. Every single damn time. And they're just like, they don't know what to say. And like, they keep on doing it. Because they're just fantasizing about, oh, you like tear my clothes off. And yes, they do this shit. Me swallowing your dong in my mouth and that. And then seeing the look in her eyes and that. She's like, fucking enjoying having all this. And women are fucking freaky. I promise you, they're fucking freaky. Especially the ones that are emotional damage. I had a couple relationships that have a little bit of emotional issues. But they'll fantasize, and they do so hard. Like I was at work. One of the girls that lives close to me, and I see her off and on, and she's very attractive. She came to my work. And she came to the drive-thru, and I just looked at her. Because I didn't know who it was, but I'm like, she looked familiar. So I kind of glanced at her for like a couple seconds of that. And she just like, her eyes opened up, and she just like stared at me. And like completely ignored our drive-thru guy. I just like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm laughing about it because it's like, she was surprised to see me. And now that she knows where I work at now, she didn't know before, I guess. 100% it, but she's gonna start coming in more and more. Because then she's gotta get a little bit of attention. And all she has to do is say hi. It's like, oh hey, it's like, you're the guy that walks by me and that, and it'll start a conversation. And I'll be like, it's like, yeah, I also didn't want to talk to you now because the older ladies around here saying that you're single and that. I literally live like, not even like a couple minutes of walking from you and that. That's why I walk by there. I live literally in that subdivision right there. And asked to hang out. Like, oh, maybe we should hang out and that, watch the movies and that. And instantly, she wanted to, she's like, oh yeah, definitely. Or she's like, well, I don't know, I have friends that come over and that sometimes, and I'm like, that's cool. I mean, it's whatever you want to do. I mean, I have to ask because I am interested. It'd be nice to hang around with someone that, just hang out, just Netflix and chill. Maybe order pizza or something like that. We just chilling and eating, watch a couple movies and that, and then be gone with it, Be kind of fun. And so it's gonna be like, oh my god, he's gonna be in my house and that. I gotta clean up and that. She'll call her girlfriends and then, oh my god, that guy talked to me and all that stuff and that. He's gonna come over and that. And, I really want to hang out with him and that. And the girl's just like, oh, so what are you gonna do? He's like, I don't know. And of course they're gonna go massively perverted because that's what women do. It's like, oh, he's probably gonna, come over there and plow your ass in and give you a good time. And then it's like, oh, I don't think he's like that, but I don't know. I don't know what to say, know what to do. And then she'll hyperventilate herself. She'll get really fucking high on dopamine. Because something's happening. It's all boring life. Watching Gilmore Girls all damn day is not fun. Sitting eating a bowl of ice cream and that because you're emotionally deprived. And then when all of a sudden the endorphins kick in and your adrenaline kicks in, you're fucking high as fuck on dopamine. You know, all of a sudden you get all this, like, I gotta clean that. That's what happened to my ex and that. When I came over the first time, I said, look, I gotta clean everything in there, you know, make sure that they took a shower there with me and I came in with a robe on, no fucking clothes on, showing off a little bit of boob and that. Like, yeah, that's the best thing ever. Like, I came over and I'm seeing tits and ass. Like, I guess it's a good company and that. But, oh, yeah, you know what? It's like, it's just like, yeah, that's great. You know, first thing you do is you show off how fucking your naked body semi to me to try to tease me and see if I get a fucking boner or something like that. Like, that's fucking perfect. Like, yeah. It wasn't the first time, probably wouldn't have been the last time. But that's how it is. You know, like, I will offer to buy stuff from that, because, you know, if I'm buying food, it's probably for myself. It's just, if I buy something like a pizza and that, more or less likely many people can eat off of it. I don't need to eat the whole damn thing. I can always take it home and eat it the next day. Or whatever it is. And, you know, go with that. Now that's the challenge I'm going to give myself, and if it does happen and that, I'll be very happy with that. Because, why not? She's beautiful, she's young, she's like 25, 26, or like that, for all the old ladies talking about it. And I give them notes and say, hey, if you ever see her and that, tell her. Like, hey, you know, give her my name and that, and just say, hey, guy's interested in you, and I just want to tell you he's a very attractive dude and he's single and that. Because I know they'll do that because they've done it before. I was like, yeah, just go up there, just fucking tell her. Because I don't have time, because I'm never around, and they, like, live next to the person and that. All these old ladies love seeing people get together and that. Especially me, because they asked me plenty of times and that. I thought it was kind of funny and that. I was like, yeah, you know, yeah, if anything does happen, then yeah, we'll give a notice to that, and we'll talk on that, because, you know, we want you to see you in a relationship, because, you know, you're a really good guy and that. We've seen you for many years and that. You're always very polite or whatever it is and that, you know. Very nice and that. Pet all the dogs and that, and it, you know. And I'm bulking out and blah, blah, blah. That's what happens when you're a nice, positive person, people gravitate towards you, and then you get favors. And then people start to look at you like, wow, you're a nice guy and that. I'm going to try to find you a, you know, attractive looking woman and that, you know. And they'll look around where they live at, and they'll, like, talk and gossip about it and that. And that's what's good about gossiping. It can be a good gossip or a bad gossip. And then they can gossip. And then you build up your reputation. And then once you build up a reputation of something, your reputation gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And all of a sudden, you know, a lot of people know you for who you really are. And then if something tarnishes your reputation, they'll sit there and call it out. Be like, you're full of shit. Shut the fuck up. You're ignorant. You shouldn't be talking like that. You know, stuff like that. This is how life actually does work. It's like social media, but in real life. And that's how everybody unites each other. And that's how you fight against, like, anxiety, depression, all this stuff and that, because you're supposed to be in unity with all humans. It might be the hardest thing to think of to do in that, but that's how it actually works in real life. That's why when you talk to, like if I talk to men that have more money than me, they're better looking than me, like they have better body than me and that, and they're super cool to talk to. It's like, oh yeah, I've seen that you've changed and that you're growing and that you're going through all this stuff and doing that, blah blah blah. And they're cool as fuck. Once they get to know you and that, they'll come up to you and they go, "Hey, how you doing, that bro? It's like you're looking good in that, you know." Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, you know, just keep on pushing. It's like I can't say lifting weights is really that hard. So wait till your arms burn, till your shoulders burn, till your chest burns, you know, until your back burns. Like my legs are getting bigger, better, you know, I'm getting stronger and bigger now. I'm starting to get a little bit more size in my legs. And my weight's going up my quad. I do 110 pounds at the quads now, and I do like fucking like 5-6 sets of like 10 to 15. I was 8 to 15, going down to the lower at the end of it. What the fuck just hit me? I only had full health and then I got annihilated. What is going on?
Garbage day!
This shit is fucking awesome.
Oh, Guns, I love you so!
I'm gonna cover with ammo. My god, I got my ass kicked. I literally walked in there and I lost half my health. But not almost all of it.
Enemy intercepted! My shields are down!
Good, you made it. Now crank those valves to raise the pressure.
I'm taking damage! Nuts!
Guys, that's so much fucking health. Recharge.
Force authorized.
Damage!
Ammo generation is so fucking good on this character. Ooh. I'm finally getting the knot to move a little bit in my neck. Oh, I can't wait to get the knot of this neck. Then let my neck relax and go back to normal. I can start recovering it. Oh. Well, it brings too much tightness to my back, so if I do bench press, and I can't push my full weight. I have to push, like, because I'm scared if I put too much power into it, my neck's gonna fucking, like, knot up and my whole shoulder's gonna roll forward, and
pressure till that pipe's fit to
shit, and I'll have
burst.
to, like, massage it out. I'm trying to
Bust
lose
the
some
pipe,
muscle again.
get into the stockade, and
Because the
find out
muscle's
where the
too tight.
warrior's buried.
Hey, buddy, it's me, Roland. Let's kill Handsome Jack and then we'll all go
I
out
have to
for
lift kind of light.
milkshakes.
I have to make sure I can't go too much overboard.
No, I'm just playing. He's still really dead.
That's what makes it
Grab
funny
his
though,
echo
because I'm
unit
still
when I
bench
left.
pressing like over 200
Just
pounds.
wanted to tell you that Lilith is doing a bang-up job charging the vault key for me. The warrior will be awake in no time.
This part's stupid. They summon so many dudes.
Killing that increased damage with it.
Finito!
Fucking annoying.
Combat commencing. Engaging target. Foreign substance at enemy malfunction. Damage destroyed. Increasing aggression. Mission unsuccessful. Engaging
I haven't expected that, but great. Background shit.
Hold on, bitches!
Like problem I have with my job, I have to say.
Sounds like the pipes are nearly bursting.
Right now it's better.
Hit the last pumping station and we'll be ready to blast the pipeline open.
I don't know, my schedule will be like all over.
That wasn't so hard.
Gonna get too fucking annoying. And now we're getting massively annoyed over it. And now, are they hiding groups? Yeah. When they hire groups, only like maybe one person survive. They hire me with a whole bunch of kids and not like 18-year-olds and shit. They're too much in the TTs and they were working on it. Like, you know, you guys are not gonna make any money left, you know. Like, I cannot afford to not make money. Like, you know, it's all 40 and I have to be able to make up enough money and I have to, like, have my sums be regular enough so I can be able to have, you know, more money in my stock portfolio and shit, and understand how to, you know, live life with so much money in my account. Because I don't mind working until, like, 50-something that, but, you know, I definitely don't want to work, you know, forever. Part-time job, yeah, I'll probably do something part-time, do something stupid. Just come in and cut my hours down to like 20. Oh god, they're everywhere. Holy cow. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Good thing. Damn,
Great. The pressure in the pipeline's so
Should
high,
pull up and do
a
something.
little force will pop it like a blister. Get back to the pipeline and bring your vehicle.
People forget I need that shit.
I got an
Big ass.
idea.
Yeah, we're almost to there. I gotta get lady to. Lady fit. If I get a slag, well, that'd be even better. Look out here, man.
You there? Good. Now, ram the pipe with your... I heard that all the way back in Sanctuary. You can get to the stockade through the pipeline.
Fuck out of the way.
Get inside, find out where Jack's got the water.
That guy's gonna follow me.
Lethal force authorized.
He is following me around. I'm so fucking priceless.
Go to hell!
Good, they're all gathered over there. Oh boy.
Double the goddamn fun! Oh no!
bit of data in the Hyperion network ends up archived here.
I'm done with that. I really don't use Huckleberry anymore. Swapping gun gives you additional damage. Next shot. That's. I guess I can do money shots by doing that.
Information, security footage, it all flows to the stockade. Get inside.
Says you're using a gun like this.
Good news, everybody. I stole the drop barge. Hyperion was no match for my secret.
Gonna give me 400% more damage. It might give me 100% more, so like that's my last shot. Yeah, the pistol's only good when you get the explosion thing, which I can probably grab. Let's see.
Ah, so much choices.
It said stupid shit. Like, which one would you want? Pistol damage or swapping for damage? Like, yeah, there we go. 400%. Let's go here.
Welcome to the black market. Don't tell your friends. And stay on.
Money. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm bored!
That's exactly the truth. You can always adopt them. There's a why behind that why men. Don't desire children unless they're with someone. Yeah. Women make up a bunch of shit. They make up the ick thing. Like, men are just like this and that and yeah, but that man that you had sex with last night, you ordered the cappuccino for him. You bought the coffee for him. And you sucked his fucking wiener off and that. And then you still want to say what? Say what? Now what? Stupid ass shit doesn't make any sense. It is so fun to hear women talk about stuff and that. And like, it's so fun even to listen to feminist men. Like, you shouldn't act like that. Act like what? It's like, first off, you're a man, you got fucking balls, you act like a fucking little bitch. That's unattractive in itself. Seen a bitch man that has too much emotions, cry a lot, yeah, you're fucking fat. You're fat. You're less attractive. And the only reason why women might be with guys like that is because they're desperate as fuck. Because normal men don't want to be with masculine fucking bitches. That's why. That's the reason why. They fucking 100% why. I don't want to be with an overly masculine woman. Because that shit, it's like you say stuff to them and they say stuff back to you. And when you have more truth and they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, they're just gobbledygooking. And you're sitting there like, what the fuck are you even talking about, woman? It's like you're trying to make sense out of something that it doesn't make sense. And you wrap your brain around it as much as you can, and you wrap your brain around it, it still doesn't make sense. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I get confused. Your neighbors get confused. Your cat gets confused. Everybody's confused because none of you what the fuck you're talking about. And then surprise, surprise, you're still sitting there. You're still sitting there thinking that you're right when you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Huh? That's literally what it is. The huh? What are you saying? You're talking and nothing doesn't make sense. And then women are the ones that do these things, or the ones that get mad. Try to make sense out of something that doesn't make sense. I mean, for real. Try doing that shit. And then you'll be sitting there like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And then you should know. And then you cry about it. And then you'll miss it. Like, you want to say my ex fuck probably misses me? Probably because the other dude didn't fall through. And how scared she is to come around me and say my family that after she basically used me and then fucking dogged me. That's psychologically fucked up she is, saying like, oh, no, my fault, and trying to act like it's not her fault to cope with it. Like, well, if you made a mistake, honey, then apologize for it. Thing is, when stuff gets tough and rough, and women essentially don't like to deal with that shit because they don't know how to deal with tough situations. Because I would say a lot of them, and these are the ones that I deal with, the ones I've been with and that, a lot of them don't know how to deal with tough situations. They freak out. They get upset and they freak out and they're like confused. They said, well, it's because you just don't fucking know what's going on. You're confused because you've been living a princess lifestyle because you think that way. Jesus' famous words, what you seek, you will find. So if you want to get married and you want to have kids and that, and you focus on that, and you do that by being a better woman, by understanding that you can't be such a bitch towards men in that, because if you don't get what you want in that, you can't just sit there and cry about it all the damn time. Because you can't annoy men, because men will literally drop you off and say, you're annoying, get the fuck out. And that's what it is. Men get, and then feminist women try to cover for women that do that stuff and that. And they're like, oh no, girl, you don't have to do that. You don't deal with him. There's always another guy out there, man. And they're like, bitch, you're in your 30s now. Where's your man at? You don't have one. So why do you guys keep on broadcasting shit that makes no sense? Because well, first off, you're fucking childish and honestly fucking retarded. Like, you say stuff that makes no sense because it's easier to be in a make-believe world than it is to be in the real world. So if you get a whole cult of women playing the victim card and saying, I know the world should be like this, it's gonna change, the patriarchy is bad. It's like, there's no such thing as a patriarchy. Who says there's a patriarchy? We have women leaders all over the place. We always have women leaders. What the fuck are you saying, the patriarchy? There's women that do business. You have the free will to do as you want. You have the right to do whatever you want. So patriarchy never existed. You just make up that fantasy because inside your head you can't comprehend normal life without making up a fantasy world that doesn't fucking exist. Because you can't cope with the real world. Just like most psychiatrists, most women therapists, including therapists like me and that are researchers of it, we all come to the same conclusion. Most women, especially modern women, are sociopaths. And feminist men are sociopaths. Anything with feminism. From man to woman. Man being feminist, being feminine, instead of being masculine. That's the difference. They think that they're going to get all these women that are all these hot girls with big tits and large butts, and they probably will rock a man's world in that to a simp. But a real man, a masculine man, you're just another pea in a whole pods of peas. So there's really no difference. And that's what the problem of it is. There's really no difference. So if you want to stagnate yourself and go through these ropes and that and say a bunch of stuff in that and just say stuff, just join that group and that, be like, oh, I agree with you. Look at me. I'm part of the group now. Like, oh my God. And you go on TikTok and that, you comment all these women stuff and that. And you try to figure out, you ask women questions about a man. It's like, well, my man's not attractive, but there's a man that is massively attractive looking at. He's really quiet and that. He's not a bad dude and that. And that woman's instantly going to be like, well, if you think he's attractive and that, if he's probably quiet and that, he's probably a serial killer or say something stupid like that. But in the back of that woman's mind that's literally saying that shit towards another woman, she's probably thinking like, I probably want to get this guy that to plow me. Because fuck that bitch, I want him. That's literally how selfish feminist-based feminism is. Because when you get feminism, man, they're jealous over every other dude, and they want all these good-looking girls to have sex with them, but they can never get them. And they always wonder why. Because you've been lied to. You've been lied to. That's why. You've been lied to. Just like these feminist women have been lied to. They switch the roles, but they're still going after the roles that they want. It all goes by sexuality now. Women don't date ugly dudes unless they just want them to be a friend with them, and they stay away from them and they do their own sexual things because you're not sexually connected with the person that you're with because you're not attracted to them. You're just with them because you don't want to be alone. You're emotionally fucking damaged. So instead of waiting a year, going through your life and that, having your friends, kick it with your single girlfriends and that, and then say no, hopefully someone will come around that. And then someone special comes around and you're single and that, you can throw down and say, oh yeah, it's like I've been single for a while and that. And the guy's gonna be upfront. It's like, okay, how old are you? Guys will ask all those questions. How old are you and how many people have you fucked? Because curiosity is, you want to know. And they talk about, oh yeah, fuck this dude, and they brag about having sex with dudes and that. If you want to bang them and leave them, you can. Or if you want to say, I think we could just be fuck buddies in that for a while and that, because I don't feel like you're relationship material because you're giving massive signs that you're easily heartbroken. And if things don't go your way, you'll instantly freak the fuck out. So you're probably just a face and pillow type girl, you know? Put face and pillow, bend you overnight, get what I want out of it. You get what you want out of it, be done. And yes, I'm thinking about my ex. Because that's the way literally how she basically threw herself down. And asked the question, would I ever do anything with her? You know, probably not. Because I couldn't handle the emotional output of it. Now, if she changed and she was praying and she built up her spirit to be more holy, to be more pure, to be more positive, and she was actually starting to like see that small change in her life and that, and she started being more positive, she started loving herself more. Yeah, I take her back if that can happen, you know. But I think that's a possibility that's probably never going to happen. Because when you look for the good in people, it's beautiful when it happens. So like all the girls I've worked with in that, if I find like the most like prettiest girl or the most funnest girl I've ever been with, you know, I could say there's a lot. Because it's not just about looks. Just because you're a really fucking hot face, you got nice, you know, perfect button nose, you got good jaw structure in that, you got a fat butt, you're skinny in that, model skinny in that, and you think that all these other guys want to have sex with you. Problem is, yes, all these other guys want to have sex with you. But the guys that you're with want to love you, and they don't want to have sex with you all the damn time. And you push that notion. And then they get upset because you don't want to love them. And the guy's just like, I do all this stuff. I'm hot. Six pack. I got money in that. And the women don't want to be in love. Yeah. Because they don't care about it. And all of them have the same thing. What do they have? They have really shitty daughter-father relationships. Hence the reason why they act that way. That's what it all comes down to. Like if they have good daughter-father relationship, they don't do as stupid shit. Because it's the fear of the father that makes you not do silly shit. And it's the fear of the father disciplining you, grounding you, taking your car away, taking your phone away, taking all the stuff they give to you because of love. Sounds like someone like God the Father. Because that's what God the Father does. That's what fathers do. They discipline. They take stuff away from you because they don't think you deserve it. Until you work up to deserving it. And then they grant you the blessing again. That's literally how God works. So if you want to know how God works, that's literally how God works. Because that's how fathers actually work in real life. Do something stupid that they take all the fun stuff away and they discipline you. Doesn't matter how long it takes, eventually you're going to find out. And if you choose not to be disciplined, you choose not to find out, then you live life like what? Hell on earth. Where you're miserable as fuck, you're sad all the time, you have high anxiety because you don't know why things are happening the way they're happening. Because of active choices that you make. Because you leave yourself without love. And without love, just to say without love, how are you going to be happy with yourself? Think about it. These women are always complaining. Why are you complaining? Well, because I haven't found the right man. You found plenty of right man. God gave you the love that you wanted, and you just like, yeah. But society brainwashed you to think that you need more. Oh. And then what happens? You keep on wanting more. You can never settle yourself because you're not accepting reality. Because you don't want love, you want lust. You want that feeling over and over and over again. That's why a lot of women date a lot of different dudes. They want that same feeling over and over again, the butterfly effect. That's why they keep doing it. That's why they don't want to settle, because that feeling, it's a junkie feeling. They want that same feeling over and over again. They get addicted to it. And they get addicted to sex. And validation. So they chase after that validation over and over and over again. And when they can't, get that same feeling, they try harder. They try harder. And then they mentally make themselves go insane. Then they have to say stuff like, oh, are all these other women going through the same thing I'm going through? Yeah. It's like, I don't know why. I hear this all the time on TikTok. I don't know why. Because you lack love. Women are supposed to be the lovers. They're supposed to be that mechanical loving thing and be all dramatic with love and fairy tale love and all stuff and that. And then you get a couple guys that butt hurt you because you choose the wrong dude. You could choose that dude, like say like one of the girls from high school that had a little crush on me and saw I was cute and that. She never came up to me and talked to me in that because I never really paid attention to women in fucking high school. But she came up to me and talked to me in that and and got conversations with me in that and tried to love me in that and gave me her 100% loyalty and work out things together. That's the one thing a lot of modern women don't want to do. They don't want to work out problems together. They want to just have the problems keep on settling. They don't want to change. They get mad when you ask them, I'm not good enough the way that I am. No one's good enough the way that they are. Because you act like a child, you are a child. And you become a child, you stay a child. And you can't grow past fucking 13 years old in that. Or say before you lost your virginity in that. That's the bubble popper. When you lose your purity in that, you stick with that lifestyle. That way of emotion sticks with you. And you'll ponder about it. And you'll think about it. And you'll think about the dude that popped your cherry. You'll think about all that love and affection you get at doing that. And then it wasn't worth it. Like me in that, I conceal my heart. I give it out a little by little in that. And when it doesn't go well, everything turns off. Sex turns off. My emotions slow down. I stop caring about the person. I start drifting away. I start saying to myself, you're not worth me because I can give you way too much more than what you will ever deserve in your life because you're not giving me anything in return. And the things are very simple. Be polite. Be fun. That listen to me. Gradually, learn how I talk, learn how I do things. That and same thing with me, with the person. Because my ideas are in my head being like, oh, I can get girls with bigger boobs than you. I'm not comparing you to anyone. That's what I would say, and I said it before. I wasn't. Every girl ever got close to that. Say, you're the one I want to be with. Just you. I bet you 100% most of those girls had like 4 or 5 other guys in their mind. That's called discipline. But when women lose their virginities and that at very young ages and that, and they fall in love with dudes and that, they're literally just they're play asses and that because they're young. Yeah, they don't want to take life seriously because most of these guys, at least nowadays, the younger ones, that they will never take a woman seriously. Especially if they're like Muslim culture, Middle Eastern cultures and that. They don't take women seriously at all. I've seen plenty of Bos. You know, I listen to one Bosnian girl and she's, you know, she's average looking. She got big butt on her and that, whatever the fuck. And she got screwed by a couple of dudes and that, and she cried about it. I thought he was the one that said, I'm like, and that's the problem is. And she's like obsessed with a dude and constantly wants to go back. Like, yeah, you're in fool's love lane. And like the dude won't submit himself to you because, you know, you already submit yourself to a dude that he won't give it back to you because he's young and he doesn't want a family. He wants to play around because he's young. That's how young men are. That's why women date older men because we get all the play out of us when we're in our early 20s and shit or late teens, like from 16 to 19. We start playing around that. Some of us mature really well in that we start to calm down. We start to organize our lives. But if you look at nowadays, it's just different. Men don't want to organize their lives too much because they don't have to. Because they literally do not care. They don't care about having a family and that because they're young and stupid. And that's what it is. But older men, yeah, I wouldn't mind settling down. Not at all. I wouldn't mind settling down and starting, you know, maybe starting a family and that, just chilling out because my entertainment's just sitting at home playing video games and shit. Like, I don't need to fucking sit there. I can have my daughter or my son on my lap and that and goo goo gaga the baby and then and play video games and stream and shit and feed it and change his diaper and that because I would probably be home all the damn time after work and shit. Because I don't like to go out. That's where you get a lot of these modern women that they want to go out and do all this stuff outside the house when you could be inside the house and still be entertained and still be, you know, a loving parent. That's literally what happens. But they're like, oh, I don't want to sacrifice that. It's like, why you don't want to sacrifice that? Because, you know, I've been brainwashed to think that I have to see the world and all that. Who says you have to see the world? Well, certain people listen to a bunch of fucking moron ass bitches and that want to tell you a bunch of gobbledygook bullshit. And why they tell you that? Because they're miserable and they want you to be miserable with them. That's literally how it always will work. Anyway, I need to get the fuck out of here. Oh, 72 degrees outside. Okay, ain't too bad. Well, I gotta go to the gym and that. I gotta hit some fucking weights because I gotta go to work. I gotta check what time I have to go to work though. I don't know why women do that group thing and that, but they do. It's weird. I never understood that. I know it's a shelter bubble type bullshit thing, but it's fucking dumb. Okay. I worked 6 to 1 today. Okay, so that would bring me at 7 hours. Ain't too bad. Maybe like 20, 35 hours a minute. I'm off Tuesday, and I think I'm off. Yeah, I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. Ooh, I'm gonna have a lot of recovery time. That's why I want to hit the weights fucking hard and I'd be miserable at work. Because it is a Monday. If we're too slow now, I might have to leave a little early. Now I've only get about over 30 hours now. I also work 3 to 4 hours today. I'm good. Because next week is a new pay period, so I already have all my payment in. Oh no, next week is. This is the first week of the pay period, and the second week of pay period is going to be next week. And I get paid the following week. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to make my money back. Yeah. Yeah, and it's working out good. I'm very ecstatic. I think food digests. I think a lot of my food digests already. I had to wait. That's why I'm waiting. So I ate around like 9 o'clock or whatever. I'm getting hyped. I'm also getting pumped in that. We take you to the pump shop, pump you up. Yeah, okay. I'm getting the fuck out of here. God bless. Keep going. Don't ever stop. And there's a lot of good women out there. You just have to find them. You know, they're the ones that don't care about all this feminist shit and that, or don't care about, you know, fucking every guy they see in that. That's probably the girl you should go for. And they have good structured families too. They have a good father and a good mother and a good structured, disciplined family in that. Most likely their daughter's gonna be way better off. Okay. God bless and you guys take care. Bye.